Hey everyone, welcome back to the StarCraft 2 Ninja SCRIM here at the Microsoft Store in lovely San Jose, California. We are going to be bringing you Mooney versus WooScums. This is the semifinals of the kind of thrown together at the last minute tournament. We've had some really good games here so far. My name is XD Just Insane. And first of all, I'd like to thank the sponsors, SteelSeries, Microsoft Store, and Hardwired Gaming for bringing this lovely event. If you guys want to, check out their website. I think it's hardwiredgaming.com. Yep, hardwiredgaming.com. Like them on Facebook, like SteelSeries on Facebook, like Microsoft on Facebook, because eventually we're all going to be forced to. And this is going to be a PvT on MLG ESV Cloud Kingdom. That's pretty balanced, I would say. And both players want to know if it's at the ready. Okay. Both players are ready, so we're going to see this. This is a best of one, right?
Best of one. I think
all right. That we only have time for a best of one.
Right now we don't have time.
Well, okay, yeah. So this is going to be best of one. The game is starting. And if you guys liked my Korean impersonation, please tweet me on Twitter. I am Ola, I am Justin. You can also tweet Hardwired Gaming at Hardwired Gaming. And spawning in the top right position of Cloud Kingdom, we have WooScums. And spawning as the Green Terran on the bottom side of Cloud Kingdom, let me just do that. Sorry, Kathy. We have Mooney. So actually, this map pretty interesting. If you were watching DreamHack Sweden, like maybe this morning, if you woke up, put your nerdballer slippers on, grabbed a cup of coffee, went up, you probably saw Thorzane versus Sake on this map, and you saw Thorzane completely dismantle him. Just on this map specifically with a really good 1-1 Marine Medevac Marauder timing. But we'll get into that later if he tries to go that route. And I think on this map on MLG, Marine King beat Hug with Mech on this map, I believe. I could be wrong, but it just goes to show that Terran's looking pretty flexible and strong right now, especially in TVP. A lot of people have dissenting opinions about it because usually they see Protoss overpowered because they get light game, but TVP or the Terran gets really good early game strategies. So we could be seeing like a one-rack TC out of Mooney if he's going to go for a macro game. And this map is pretty big, so we're probably going to see Nexus first, or not Nexus first, but rather one gate Nexus and one rack CC out of both players. And you can see there's no gas from either player right now, so they're probably thinking of doing fast expansion. But actually, as I say that, WooScums actually taking a gas right now, so it might be going for a 3-gate expand. It's a little bit safer, especially against Terran that's going 1-rack expand, and I think that's kind of the proper response. I mean, other than blind 1-gate robo. But he actually gets he has to get 1 SCV kill, 2 SCV kills if he's not microing correctly, and the Flight Depot just finished just in time. But as you can see here, that SCV kill is actually pretty big because he delayed that Marine, and that first Marine is pivotal because it does a lot of scouting, it can do a lot of damage. But as you can see here, this probe doing a lot of damage. He's doing a lot. It's kind of a hero probe. Like if you see Huck do it, Huck has hero probes. I'm just surprised that he's not going to like try to waypoint hearts into the map or whatever. But he's going for an OC, so it's not going to be command center just yet. I'm actually kind of confused how he doesn't have enough. Oh, and there it is. The CC does go down. So it's actually going to be 1-gate side core, and probably going to see 2 more gates or a robo go down. His money is pooling, but he's not going for any gas. So right now, he is probably going to try the Marine King Prime build, which is 1-rack CC into 3 racks into fast upgrades and medevacs. Something that we've seen a lot of in PvT and TVP, especially at the highest levels on Korea and North America. So he is going for that Warp Gate first before Nexus, and not sure what this is. I haven't seen this a lot, so he's actually going for Stalker before Zealot, and I think it's because it was a product of the fact that he saw that it was 1-rack expand, and sad face for Mooney. Not sure exactly what happened. I must have missed it. Again, I'm also observing, so not sure exactly what happened there. I must have missed it. But 1 Stalker, 1 Zealot out right now, and actually it would be nice if I pulled up the production tab anytime soon, and I just did. So he's going for Nexus right now, so he's probably going for Zealot, Sentry, Stalker first, and he's going to just push up here a little bit. There is a bunker outside going down, and oh, it's actually going to get killed off before anything happens. He kills off the He kills off the SCV. Doesn't see the expansion just yet, but he's going to be putting on a little bit of pressure, and this should be repelled relatively easily. He does not know that the command center is up. Either he thinks he's 1-1-1ing, or he's going for a fast expand. Those are really the only two viable options we see here. We see the second gas going down for Wooscums right now, but the command center, he's making it in base, and he's transforming it into an OC in base, which is probably the safest decision. But you got to ask yourself if he's playing too safe for this matchup. He does throw down the additional 2 gateways right after the Nexus, and not sure if the order of that is usually what we see out of high-level players, but the second sentry, I believe, and the second sentry and oh, never mind that. He's actually going to be able to catch. Is he going to catch it? No, he's not going to catch either the Stalker or the Zealot, just saving them barely. Stalker with about 1-2 hit points, and the Zealot on no shield, so it's going to die if it gets caught off again. But no, he's just going to use this opportunity to take map control. A couple sentries, and the Warp Gate does finish at the same time. But the thing is, his timing is a little bit off because these 3 Warp Gates should all be warping at the same time, and usually that's what we see. But a little bit off. I think both players are Diamond Master. I think that's what I think that's what was told to me. But Platinum. Actually, Mooney is Platinum, and I'm not sure what the other guy is. But we can see that he's not actually using his Warp Gate. If anything, okay. So both players should be Diamond. I think he's adding on more racks. He's going for 5 racks opening. This is metagaming at its finest. No factory, no upgrades at the moment. I don't see an engineering bay in the production tab, but robotics facility is on the way. So he's probably going to be going for a Colossi relatively soon. He's got 2 gas. He's not going for his 3rd and 4th, so he can't be going tech. He can't be teching up that quickly. Not much happening at the moment, but I can hear the. I guess I have a co-caster or something, but so the first engineering bay is going up. He's probably going to be going for +1 weapons, and actually an armory should be going down relatively soon if he's planning a macro. And did I? Oh no, I have to be there. You go. Music disabled. But he's going for stim and concussive shells right now. He actually cancels it for some reason. But actually, Wooscum's going to push in right here, and this force is actually pretty scary. But these 2 bunkers not going to be enough, and he's probably putting that missile turret up just for good measure. And they're going to be able to catch at least an SCV. No, he's not even going to catch an SCV. But at the same time, he's starting +1, and this might be a miss micro. That engineering bay is going to be harassed to no end. There's no way he can do it without compromising his position. But the thing is, if those Marines go out of that bunker, they're going to be force fielded, and they're probably going to get killed off, which will open it completely up. And you can see the first observer goes down. So we're probably going to be seeing is some sort of 5-gate robo pressure with a couple of mortals to break down those bunkers really fast. And actually, engagement going on over here. Was that the smartest decision? I don't know, but he does pick off a couple stalkers and sentries, and I'm completely fine. I'm not going to have a heart attack.
Completely fine, no heart attack.
No heart attack. Yep.
Did you mute the sound?
Yeah, I did, because it distracts a couple people. Or people complain about that sometimes. I'm not actually sure why, but I'm looking at the stream right now, and it's actually kind of laggy. So I'm not sure how much I should trust this. But this Marauder Force is not long for this world. He force fields it. He doesn't even need to do force fields that well. Catches almost the entire army off guard. But actually, Wooscum should be very, very far ahead right now. Looking at the upgrades, 0-0 still. He does not have any upgrades yet left, but he's going for the fast Colossus. He's got Thermal Lance on the way. And +1 weapons is about to finish, and he's not opting for the second engineering bay, which is weird because usually you see that when you gotta get the upgrades really fast. And actually, the observer killed something. I didn't see it, but oh, great force fields. He's gonna be able to clean these bunkers up, no problem. He evacuates the bunker just in time. He doesn't salvage it, but he's gonna actually be able to catch a majority of this army off guard. He still has a bunker right here, and actually, a sentry does go down for no reason, and he's gonna be warping at a couple more stalkers, and all the action going on right here at the same time. He's trying to just patch up his army as fast as he can. His defenses are wide open right now. He only has about 1 more bunker to worry about, and he has an observer here, so we can spot if anything is on the high ground. And Stim just finishing. He's actually producing 2 Marauders and 2 Marines at the same time, but not the smartest engagement. He's actually going to catch a lot of these stalkers off guard, and somehow Mooney turning the tide of the battle around and forcing Wooscums to retreat.
And the cool thing is, like I told you,
So the first Colossi is about to be out, but we don't see Reactor. We see a Reactor on the Starport. He's probably going to be going for Reactor, Medivacs, and Vikings. But the thing is, right now, that he should have been doing this a lot earlier, because these should finish at the same time, and he's going to tech switch. But now he has to choose between Does he go for Medivacs to heal his army, or does he go for Vikings to counter the Colossi? And the Colossi are actually going to be doing a ton of damage to this type of infantry, this type of infantry-based army. He's actually going to try to float the racks around. We've seen that a lot in TVP lately as well. Wooscum's taking a third right now, way before Mooney's able to take his third, but Mooney's third transforming into Orbital Command, so he's going to be able to be mining from it a lot sooner, but it's going to be a lot more exposed. The supply caps actually opening up pretty well, or for Wooscum's, 96 to 85 right now, and so he's trying to just clear out anything that goes on. And he's actually got a Reaper over here. This is a mistake I make a lot in TVP because I'm trying to get like Marauders, and somehow I hit R instead of D, so that might be a mistake, or it might be, you know, to scout. It's been a while since the 5-Rack Reaper days, so he's not probably going to be going for that 5-Rack Reaper with speed. You know how overpowered that was. So drop actually goes down right here. Oh, wow, I completely missed this. This is why I need the Observer. But War Prism does do a little bit of damage in the main of Mooney, and sure, please, thank you. So I'm getting a pseudo Observer right now. So +1 armor on the way, but both players are going to start mining from the thirds relatively soon, so we're going to be here for the long haul, at least another like 15 minutes if one player doesn't accidentally move into the other player's army. But there is a lot going on right here, so he's going to catch this proxy pylon, forward pylon off guard. I mean, what's the difference between a proxy pylon and a forward pylon? I'm not completely sure, but upgrades actually going, actually being started for Wooscum's right now. Both players taking a pretty defensive stance. And yeah, so here's a little tip for you bronze silver players out there. When you have saturation on one base and you want to go to another base, instead of trying to transfer like 16 probes over, you just start rallying all your Nexi, command center, hatcheries, whatever, to the third base. It kind of easier for you to multitask that way. So okay, so we have Mooney moving out actually, but I'm not sure. The forces are pretty comparable. Looking at the units kill tab, and that is the army supply tab, actually a little bit in favor of Mooney right now, but he's actually going to be caught. These Colossi are going to do a ton of damage. He's stimming it, A-moving, but I'm not sure if this is the best engagement. Good force field, trapping a lot of the Marauders right here, and he's actually going to be put way far ahead. Protoss with 125 to 103 supply right now, and engagement, no, he's going to load up. I think he's going to be going for a drop, but at the same time, factory flooding, trying to do some scouting, but both players in kind of an awkward position at the moment, but Wooscum's clearly in a more dominant position. He's going to be able to catch a lot of these off guard. He does kill off a lot of Marauders with that. He's probably going to be able to just push in and kill him at the moment. 78 supply to 50 in terms of army supply, and he's ahead economically, but at the same time he's going to go for a split into the third. He's going to kill off a lot of SCVs if his attention's not split. I got to take that out. Same time, two things happening at once. He's pushing in, Sandwich, he's going for a flank on the army, and this is not a good position for Mooney. He is in a lot of trouble right now. The supply just plummeting, actually. High Templar on the field, but they're not really doing much. They don't need to do much. 129 to 88 supply. He's going to be killing a lot of mules, a lot of SCVs with this. And he does force a lift off, but that's not enough. That command center might just burn down anyway. And nothing over here. He tries to land the factory, but it's not. The command center is going to go